everybody, it's me Alexa, and today we're taking a look at the trailer for Master, directed by Lokesh Kanagaraj and starring Thalapathy Vijay and Vijay Sethupathi. So I'm very excited that this film will be coming to Prime on the 29th. Crack is also going to be coming out this weekend for streaming, so I'm quite excited to spend my weekend watching both of those and hopefully making reviews for both of those as well as episodes 3 and 4 of WandaVision. So a whole bunch of reviews coming y'all's way. And I also have another movie that I'm going to be reviewing by the end of the week, so loads of reviews this week, guys. Overall, it seems the synopsis of Master is the story's okay, but the two Vijays are really what makes the movie good. Is their acting is really like the main great thing about it. As I said whenever I watched the other like teasers and stuff, is I was excited to see how those two acted together, and it sounds like they did a great job. So I'm really looking forward to seeing that relationship in the movie between the two characters. I think that it'll be really cool. Really quick before we jump in, I'll let y'all know about our Twitch. So guys, we've been streaming so much over on this Twitch. We streamed for like 12 hours this last weekend. I just streamed for 3 hours last night or this morning, depending on where you're at. And I'm gonna be streaming a whole bunch more. So make sure to go over, follow us on Twitch. And if you have Amazon Prime, you can actually connect it to your Twitch account and subscribe to us to help support us with no extra cost to you. So make sure to head on over and check that out. And without further ado, let's jump right on into this trailer. Interesting. Vijay is so good.
சார் இங்க ஒருத்தர் ரெண்டு பேர் இல்ல மொத்த ஸ்டூடண்ட்ஸும் பிரச்சனை பண்ணிட்டு இருக்காங்க. இவங்களை பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் ஜேடி இல்லாம இந்த ஃபங்க்ஷன் நடக்க கூடாது அவ்வளவுதான்.
Jerry, look, the entire management is against you.
Thalapathy Vijay.
சார் கண்ணு சவுந்திருக்கு கண்ணாடி போட்டுக்கோங்க.
இவன் வாத்தியானாலே
கையில புத்தகம் இல்ல பரம்பு இல்ல
பார்த்தா வாத்தியானுக்கு உண்டான அறிவே இல்ல.
He is the master, of course. Ooh.
கழுத்து வரைக்கும் குடிச்சிருப்பீங்கல்ல?
யாரோ மாஸ்டர் வராரா எங்களை காப்பாத்துவார் நம்பிக்கையா சொன்னாலே ஒருத்தனுமே வரலையே.
எதுவுமே தெரியாது, யாரும் என்கிட்ட எதுவுமே சொல்லல.
அந்த பசங்களோட சாவுல உங்களுக்கும் பங்கு இருக்குன்றது மறந்துடாதீங்க.
I feel like this is giving away way too much. Don't make me regret watching this trailer, Amazon Prime.
கோர்ட்டு தண்டிக்கும். ஆனா இவனுங்களை நல்ல விதமா குத்தி சொல்லி பக்குவப்படுத்துறது நாங்கள்ல சார், உங்களை மாதிரி ஒரு வாத்தியார் தான்.
என்ன rude.
எமோஷனல் ஏன்டா கோபப்படுறானோ
I love the yellow color. Ooh. I want to see their fight scene. Oh yeah. Ooh, alright. Interesting editing. But cool. Effective. January 29th. So soon. So I'm really hoping that didn't give away too much and that all this stuff with like the kids dying happens near the beginning. If not, I'm gonna be very mad at you, Amazon Prime. Very mad. Also, I am aware about all the video songs coming out, but since the movie's coming out this weekend, I've decided to just wait and I'll watch the movie first and then I can react to the video songs sporadically after that. So that was quite cool. I mean, it kind of just gives a more of an inside look into the film, with of course, Thalapathy Vijay playing Master, and Vijay Sethupathi playing that bad guy. I loved those like dialogues we had, and that fight scene at the end between the two of them was quite cool. I wish they didn't do quite so much of the spinning and zoom effect. I'm not a big fan of the spinning. I've said that before in my review for the first Thalapathy Vijay film I saw. That's just a personal preference, so there's nothing really wrong with that. I'm just not a big fan. But in a scene like this, I think it was pretty effective still. Let's watch it again one more time, that spin around. Because it works well together. But the zooms and stuff, it just makes it, it makes it have an edited feel while not being edited. And if you're going to have these two people doing these really well choreographed moves, I don't think you need to make it feel like it looks edited. I think that both of them are talented enough that you could have just had like a spin around, or even just had like a stagnant shot and just like had them do their choreography where they're moving so that those hits all still look realistic, because they've done a really good job with the framing of all those hits to make them look good. Because that's something I've noticed, you know, in a lot of films from everywhere. You'll see like someone throw a punch and they don't have the angle quite right on the camera, so you can see that gap like between the fist and the face, or you know, the foot and the stomach, whatever it is that they're hitting with or hitting. You can see like the gap there, because of course normally they don't actually hit each other. So they did a really good job with that in this, like that, the choreography between it and like the way that the camera moved, it was all perfectly timed, so it looks very realistic, all those hits and the movements. But just that use of the zoom and the spin around makes it feel very edited when it's unnecessary. There's enough cool stuff going on with their movements and the choreography that you don't need to add that extra layer of cinematography to make it engaging. But I also understand that cinematography is a good tool to make it like even extra hype, but just for me personally, with how I like fight scenes, I would prefer it to not have that. But who knows, maybe whenever I'm watching that in the full movie, it'll be really good. You know, it'll work well if they don't do it for too long. It'll like be a nice little break from like some other types of shots, and it'll work really well. I don't know, because I've only seen the trailer. I'm really hoping this didn't give away too much, because I know Prime's been crappy with their descriptions, like Netflix. Like the other day I watched Nayak with Ram Charan, and the description of it gives away the intermission plot twist again. It's on Amazon Prime, and I was like, and I actually didn't read it, thankfully, but I read it afterwards, and it literally gave away the intermission plot twist, which was a huge twist. It was like a fun moment watching. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. You don't really see it coming, and so if that had been ruined for me, it would have taken away from the experience of the film so much. So I don't understand why Amazon Prime is doing this. Why? Because they think it's halfway through. They can tell you that's not how Indian films work. The intermission plot twist is one of the best moments of the film. I think, honestly, I mean, I've said it all along, I think this looks like a very fun film. I'm disappointed to hear that the story is not that great, but honestly, that was one of the things that I had the hardest time gathering from all the previous looks we've had at it. This one you get a bit more of a grasp of the story, obviously. You know, they give more information. It's the longest, I think, of the trailers that we've seen so far. And, you know, so it gives a bit more, and it has a bit more dialogue in there. But that was something I always wasn't positive exactly what the story was. I kind of figured out the characters, you know, kind of figured out the overall feel of the movie, but I was like, what's the story? And I think this one's starting to give a look, but it does seem like the story might be a little weak, which is disappointing, but you know what, if there's some really great performances, it can still be definitely a really fun movie to watch, and that is why I'm still looking forward to watching it this weekend. Oh no, I'm looking at the comments, and they're telling me it's like the whole movie. If this is the whole movie, I'm gonna be so mad. Guys, I don't get why. Like, I get the movie already came out, so it is, of course, like, it's its release on Prime, but, like, the reason it's coming to Prime so quick is because so many people weren't able to see it in theaters. So, like, why would you give away the whole plot? I don't know. I'll probably rant about it in the review if it gave away too much, but I'm gonna try not to analyze it too much, actually, so hopefully it doesn't stick in my brain too much, and I can still, like, have the experience watching the movie. I mean, I'm sure it'll still be great, because, I mean, this is 2 minutes and 46 seconds, not 2 hours, worth of acting and build-up, you know, so I'm sure that a lot more will be going on, but disappointing, Amazon Prime. Get better at making trailers and writing your descriptions for videos, please, to not give away stuff. Like, I feel like I shouldn't have to ask for that. It's like one of my biggest pet peeves, I feel like. It's so annoying. Someone needs to go into those Amazon studio, the Netflix studio, everyone, and just give them a good talking to about how to write their descriptions for these movies. Be like, hey, intermission plot twist is a surprise. Don't put it in the description. Like, what? And their trailers, don't tell us the whole story. I don't get it. I don't get why. That's happening more and more, I feel like, where trailers, they just tell you everything. And it's frustrating, because I like watching trailers. I really do, but whenever they tell you the entire story, it's just, you know, makes the movie not as good, and it takes away from the film, so I don't get why they do that so much. But you know what, it is what it is. I watched it. I'm gonna try and erase it from my brain as much as possible. By this Saturday is probably when I'm gonna be able to end up watching it. Maybe Friday, though. We'll see when I can work it out, but yeah, alright, though. That is all I gotta say about this Master trailer. so I don't stick it in my brain too much. And let me know all of your thoughts down below, though. If you're gonna say any spoilers about the movie, please write spoilers, because I do read comments and I don't want the movie spoiled. So I really appreciate if you do that. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, make sure that like button and subscribe. Check out our Twitch, link in the description below, and I hope you all are staying safe out there and have an absolutely amazing day. Bye!